Welcome back, Tappers. I'm Chububbo1, and this is another episode of Thief 2 the Metal Age. We're moving on to level 4, which is called Ambush. Before we start, though, I do want to go back and retract. I want to retract a statement. Can I do that? In the previous episode, I said, I will catch you next time with what I think is one of the hardest levels in this game. Definitely top 3 hard levels of this game. I don't know what I was thinking. It is hard, but it's not nowhere near as hard as the one we just completed. So I'm not sure what I was thinking. And to be fair, I don't really remember these missions all that well. So yeah, I was not telling the truth. We'll just leave it with that. Let me load up where I started it and saved it. And then we're going to restart. Before I hit restart, though. Well, okay. Well, we'll have time.
Seems like the consequences of my occupation have finally caught up with me. I went to the Crippled Burrick pub to meet Sammy about unloading some merchandise. The smell of ale and smoke from the place wasn't enough to cover up the stench of an ambush. A couple of watch officers were there waiting for me. Judging by the look on Sammy's face, I'd say he sold me out. They didn't seem interested in bringing me in either. The Bluecoats were looking for swift justice. Fortunately, I always have an ace up my sleeve. I better get back to my place fast and try to figure out what to do next. I just have to get past these guys and the rest of the city's finest out on patrol.
Okay, so again, on Expert, we cannot kill anyone. Doesn't say anything about knocking people out, so we're going to knock some people out. If you play it on the easier ones, it does not have that qualification. Before we hit continue, there's not a loadout, and this is kind of confusing. All of my stuff is at my apartment, I guess, is what we would call it. And we don't have any of it. We will pick it up through the mission. There's not that much loot in this mission. The goal is to get to the apartment, get my stuff, and then we're going to a different part of the city. So we are actually going to run around in the city more than we did at the end of Thief Gold, going down the street. And we will explore more of the city in a later mission. I do remember that. What I want to say before we hit continue, because I think we're going to start once I hit continue, is once the level starts, you need to start running. And you're going to run up the stairs, make a U-turn, and then run until you get to a corner, and I'll show you where to go. But don't wait around once you start, or you're going to get caught. So here we go.
Better get moving before they see me.
So I made the U-turn. I'm going to run up here. I'm going to run up to this little wooden...
What's going on? The city watch are all
porch?
over the place.
Oh, they're looking for some guy the sheriff
And
once
just
brought
wait.
in.
Goodness me, is this man dangerous?
They say they want him dead or alive, but it looks to me like they'd prefer dead.
And how do you know that?
I was at the pub, saw a couple of bluecoats ambush the guy there. He managed to get away, though. Never seen anyone move that fast before. He just vanished into the shadows.
My.
So they're going to split up and walk away. The lady that's stuck, she will unstuck herself. If she does not, you can sneak up here and knock her out, but you're going to have to move fast. You want to move silently, though. So if you move fast, move quietly. You're going to climb up on that box. We're going to put out that torch, and then we're going to crouch. We're going to grab that arrow. We're going to grab that arrow. And I'm pretty sure we come back to this place at some point. You can go through this door, but I don't believe there's anything in here. There's not. There's nothing. Nada. There's not a lot of extra loot in this map. But I think I can get it all. Anyway, so we're going to drop down. Make sure you crouch before you step off. And then run up here into the shadow.
The Baron may return with the
And wait for them to finish talking.
Right up behind him.
I think you worry too much. This city is like a fortress. With the mechanists here to help us defend the city, we needn't fret about it.
I think you put too much faith in the mechanists. After all, they are only a splinter group of the Hammerites. Hardly a military force. They seem concerned only with aiding nobles with their fancy inventions. Their tin soldiers wouldn't last long against a real army.
Well, until I see a battle going on outside my window, I shan't worry about it.
I'm going to knock that guy out. Why? Why not? Right, and then we're going to come up here. We're going to take a right, and then we're going to not go that way. We're going to go around this corner. And then you're going to run till you see these golden arches. And then we're going to go away from those arches this way into this doorway. There, I guess. Ooh, I was going to say there's nothing in here, but let's go up the stairs. There is. This place is pretty dark, but you can see there's some coins right there. And a baby. A baby. Hey, baby. There's nothing in the crib. See? Alright. Here's a letter. Words, words, words. Grab that cup. And there's nothing in there. So we have 30 loot. And there's nothing in here. Although, I guarantee you I combed this place up and down the first few times I played it. Trying to find stuff. Uh, 1970s our goal with loot. Most of that will come from whatever we got from the last mission. Yeah, so whatever you ended up with, the last mission is what you're going to get at your apartment. If you got it all...
A sewer never looked so appealing.
If you got it all, then we're going to end up with 1970. That's the goal. Alright, now this looks like some kind of escape tunnel. It's actually a way out that if you fall in one of these, I don't know what to call it, little stream, creek that runs through the city, that is a way out. There's only a couple of places where you can actually climb out of these things. You don't want to sprint when there's guys around. You can see them coming up there. See this big weird W torch holder on the wall? Look down on the ground, underwater. Now we're up to 230. We're going to climb out on this corner by this lamp. But we need to make sure nobody's over here. I'm going to save it just in case. I do that. That was an epic fail. Run up here in this shadow and just wait. Oh no, he's alerted. I guess we'll have to alert him on the head. Come on, a little closer. Oh, he gave up.
Never mind. There's no one here.
You can use these crates and stack them up and climb up there, and you will get absolutely nothing. Alright, we're going to go this way. Just kind of running into the doorways. That guy's moving on. And just keep following the path in front of us. Do not jump back across. You're going to get lost. Speaking of getting lost, let me find a safe place to show you. We're not going to go that way with the two guys. It's too dangerous. This isn't exactly a safe place. Alright. So there's the two guys. We're going to go away from them. And come up here. See, there's a lit archway up there. A torch over there. And then a torch way down here. This is where we're going. Okay, I'll stop and show you here. Here's the map. It looks like a maze because it's a maze. We are in general. We started down here at the pub. We are going to make our way up here to where it says home in the northwest corner, and then we're going to kind of double back and cut across the marketplace, and then we want to end up over here. Is there more than one way to do this? Absolutely. There's a zillion ways to do this. Some are probably smarter than what I'm doing, but this is the way that I do it. Anyway, jump in the water, come down here, you'll see a ladder. Climb up the ladder. It seems like you shouldn't be able to walk on that, and you shouldn't, but I'm going to here. I don't know if it's just this level or what, but the doors are like super glitchy. Isn't that weird? Okay, let's go upstairs. And okay, up here is a really weird thing. There's nothing in this room. In the first toolbox is a moss arrow, so grab it first. In the second toolbox, you'll have it looks like a broadhead arrow, but there's only one. It is a very special arrow, and you can recover this arrow pretty much no matter what you do to it. Shoot it into the bed, I can pick it up. If I shoot it into the wall, I can pick it up. Now if I switch away to any other weapon, it goes away. But you can kind of use this, you know, for your own amusement. There's really no use for that arrow, especially since we can't kill anybody. It's not like you can use it on any of the guards or anything, so I have no use for it. But if you pick it up and then you switch weapons, it's gone. Right, we're gonna take the ladder back down. We're gonna go back the way we came, because we can climb up in this little spot right here. Alright, and then we get to a spot where I miss almost every time. In this door right here. See, there's that lit up archway. There's a torch. Door. Alright, do not open the other door. But right here, stacks of coins and some little extra coins. We're up to 367. And if you want to stock up on food or whatever, you can take all the food. I mean, you're a thief. Take food, I guess. I don't know. From here, though, I'm going to try to put out that arrow. Ooh, and I'm going to miss horribly, so I'm going to get closer. You know what? I'm not going to put out that arrow. Ooh, yeah, I am. I'm kind of lit up. Hurry! Okay, good deal. These two guys are going to come by, and they're going to go off to the right. And I'm going to dash straight ahead. Put out this torch. And wait for these guys to come back, because they're going to come right back. Here they come. Notice the archers walk faster than the swordsman, but he's trying to stay behind him, so he's kind of bobbing and weaving a little bit. We're going to knock them both out. How come? Because we can. Oh, I whiffed. Alright, I'm going to take this person and just throw him in here. I mean, this is a pretty low traffic area. I don't think you're in any danger of getting caught. Oh, well, okay. When we finish, there's going to be an objective that says we did not complete, but It's lies, I tell you. Lies. Okay, now which way do we go? I forgot. I think it's this way. Past the empty, barred... Was that a trellis? Is that what you would call it? And then we're going to come in here. And it's going to tell us we've completed an objective, but we haven't really. We're just like really close to it.
Home sweet home.
See?
Remember, men? His name...
Oh, here we go. So here's some objectives. And this one will not
name is Garrett. Consider him armed and dangerous.
will not
The
activate,
sheriff
but
wants him
that's
brought
okay.
in, dead or
Because we'll still
alive.
finish. We'll still get all the loot. There's no secrets in this level. I'm going to use the creep button, which makes you go even slower. And I'm going to knock out Diane from Cheers. Again, just because I can. That's bad. They can see you through the window. Our apartment is right across the street. I guess instead of goofing around smacking her on the head, I should have put up the torch. Alright, we're gonna go up here. Okay, that's the front of my apartment. And we're just gonna run past that. And go around to the back. Those guys in the front really aren't anything to worry about. They don't seem to care about much. There's a person inside and they have super hearing. So we want to be really quiet as we can. You can either stack up crates. I'm just going to use a rope arrow.
Say again?
Yeah, did you hear that? Say again? And then getting up here without falling down will be the trick. You gotta let her go by before you can put this out, or she's gonna start being snoopy.
Alright, so how am I supposed to see what I'm doing?
You're not.
Looks like I'm gonna need a new address. But I'm gonna have to get to my stash first.
I crouched before I stepped off the windowsill inside. I'm gonna lean forward. Bonk. Nappy time. Right, this is my apartment right here. And there's nothing upstairs.
What was that noise?
Just stay crouched and knock him out when he's got his back to you. That's where we were a minute ago when I said, hey, they can see you across the window. You can get over here from there somehow. I've never been bold enough to try it. Let's move him out of the windowsill. Now, if you do something crazy like throw them in the fire, he's going to die and you're going to lose the mission. If you throw people in the creek, they're going to drown and you're going to lose the mission. So don't do that. We want, this is the bedroom, clearly. We want in this closet. Go ahead and turn on the light. You don't have to turn on the light. But this clothes hook on the left. And here's all of our stuff. Here's our loot from last mission. Now we're up to 1745. We're going to take all this. We need that
Good.
key.
Now time to relocate.
And a fire arrow. Yeah, 6 fire arrows. What am I going to do with fire arrows? In this mission, nothing. Alright, and we're just going to leave the way we came. So we've got those two. For some reason, this will not get checked. And then, you know, we're going to head out of here. Grab that. Again, crouch. And then step off. I'll run around the other side of my apartment. So right now we're way... Oh. Never saw that map before. Neato. Canal. Okay. So right now we're up here where it says home. It's kind of like Monopoly. Pass home. Really? I missed that. Pass home. Get 1,600 coins. I'm going to put that out. That torch. And like I said, those two guys aren't going to bother us. You can, from inside, open the door. There is a third guard. He's standing right in front of the door. You can open the door and knock him out and then close the door. But I'm just not going to do that right now. Okay, save. And our only option is to go this way. And I'm just standing out here in the open, waiting for that guard to turn around. That didn't help. There we go. I mean, you might as well knock him out. You can see him again, and if you don't, you'll see him again. Not that that guard is a problem, because he's not. Up here, if you don't want to knock him out, you can go through here and go right out that door. I don't remember what's up here, so let's check. Nothing. Oh. Okay, you have to be very careful here. That ledge, across from that ledge is...
What was that?
the front of my apartment. What was that? Alright, so let's get out of here before they come looking. Voila. There's the front of my apartment. That was where that guy was, by that lamppost that we just knocked out. Alright, let's save it. This is a good spot to save it. We are going this way, across the canal. We've already been up there. And... oh, we want to go up here and then hide in this dark, almost corner.
Sheriff's just as bad as those bloody nobles. You don't even know how to kick back and take
And yeah, I'm going to knock both of them out.
napping on duty. Short
And this person has a healing potion. Come on. That could have gone really, really, really wrong. It almost did. Here's where we have to be kind of patient. We need that guard way down there to be facing away from us. We want to hit that wooden door down there. But there is another guard that will eventually walk down underneath that little archway and then turn around and go back. So we need them to be facing away from us or gone. And we need this guard that's standing over the canal to also be facing away from us. So I'm going to stop talking so I can speed this up while we wait. Alright, so nothing's happening. I may have to move up here to trigger that other guard. There's a broadhead arrow in here. Not that it matters, because again, we can't kill anybody. I guess if you want to use it to make noise, you could do that. While I'm here, I've got so many moss arrows. Oops. I might as well use some of them. All right, just waiting. Okay, this is taking forever, so I'm going to save it, and we're just going to go for it. It could be that other guard is stuck.
I like seeing things I don't know.
Just in case, we're going to pick her up, throw her in here. And let's go up the stairs and see what we can find. There's nothing in this room. Oh, this is the long hallway. Okay. You can kind of sprint down this hallway. That takes you down, back downstairs. We want to go this way. And we're going to come across here kind of quietly. And at the end is a gold bottle. $17.95. We're needing $19.70. Wow, that was super loud. Right. Go down the ladder. And all right, well, let's come out here. We're in the marketplace. Do not go past the corner, though, because you'll be out in the broad lights. Like that.
What's a big fella like you doing out here at night? Don't you want a woman to keep you warm?
What for? This uniform is plenty warm enough, and it's not even cold out tonight.
You want to stay in the shadow until she walks past this corner up here. And then bonk. I'm going to crouch and we're going to creep up on Benny. Poor Benny. How many times have we knocked out Benny? 20? 30? Pickpocket him. And knock him out. Now, there's really not any good dark places to put him. I'm going to come over here by these little stands. Which if I think we'll come back and see these again. I'm just going to throw him in a dark spot over there. Run to the other side. Here is, I don't know what that is. Some sort of sign. Come around the corner. You'll see a torch and a doorway. Run up in the doorway. And then, very hard to see, but down in the corner is another thing of loot. 1945. So we're almost at 1970. I'm going to go back to the marketplace. And we are going to... That's where we knocked her out. Oh, okay. So here's another sign. Looks like bread to me. If you don't think so, you can agree to disagree. We're going to run. We're going to sprint right up to the wall between that lamp and the corner. And then we're going to shove ourselves in the corner. Just like that. Because there's 2 guys down there. But right next to us is a ladder. So climb the ladder. And you should be on this little walkway. We're behind the marketplace. We're going to put that torch out because we're going to be visited by some guards. Eventually. I'm just going to wait here for the guards. I don't know what's going on with the guards today. None of them are moving. So again, we'll save. And we'll probably... Whoa. There they are. They're going to turn around before they get up here. Now let's go get them. That one. And that one. I'm just going to leave them there. Bye. Enjoy your nap, guys. And then run for this wooden door way down here. Alright, we'll go up the stairs. We're going to have to pick this lock. Super. Go upstairs. And I think this is where the last of the loot is. There is. This opens a gate that we're not going to use. Look at our loot, 1970. We have it all. Make sure you grab this key. And we'll grab that noisemaker arrow, even though we're not going to use it. And we'll go out the way we came. You know what? I'm gonna go past this gate or whatever with the 2 guards. That's where we were a minute ago. Oh no, that way's not safe. We're not going that way. So there's the door. Let's go this way. There's the guys we knocked out. So we're gonna go this way towards... Perfect. Towards the sewer and these double doors. So, because that was kind of confusing, that's my fault. This is the door we came from that had the big lever and junk upstairs. You're going to come out of here. You're going to take a right and then run all the way down here. Now, I'm going to put out this arrow. We're going to put out the arrow. Put out the torch. And that key we picked up right there unlocks the door. We are close to the end. But there are so many guards between us and the end. It's ridiculous. You might as well save now.
Hello?
Hello.
Show yourself.
No.
Guess all's quiet.
Yeah, I guess so. He should turn around. See, there's 3 guys right there. Woo-hoo. Those 3 guys are going to come back really fast. I'm just going to throw this dude up here. He's not in our way. But, you know. We're going to attempt the impossible. This is going to be Mission Impossible. See that wooden door over there? We're going to try to pick that door. Here they come. Get your lockpicks ready. In fact, we should probably wait till they come back the other way. Because I'll be honest, I don't know how long it takes them to complete their route going the direction they're going right now. So I'm running over there. I've got lockpick. Oh yeah, see, I'd be dead. So we're going to let them go by. Okay, go. This lock is a complicated lock. Switch. No, no, no. Oh, man. One more. Go inside and close it. Woo! We're not done yet. Now, again, are there lots of ways of doing this? Of course there are.
What was that?
Listen.
You don't have to do it this way. I'll show you where over here in the map, though. Okay, I'm going to toss a moss. I rhymed. There's our 3 buddies. Hey, buddy. And we're going to throw some more moss down here just because we have the arrows to waste. And hop down. Oh, that was not smart. Get back up in the window. Sorry. There's a guy. He's going to come this direction. We need them to go past before we make a break for that door. See the door under the arch? That's where we're going. And we have to unlock it too. But I don't think it's as hard to unlock. In fact, I'm going to save. Here these guys come. That's good. Then they leave. Maybe this is the time? Nope.
Ah!
Now run in the door and get in the dark. Hope for the best.
Damn. Lost him.
Okay. Up here is nothing. Here we are in a kitchen with more food should you need the food. So what we're going to do is put out the fire in the fireplace, put out the torch, open the window. We are almost home free. Here are our friends. If the lights are on, they will see you when they turn around. We're going straight ahead. Go ahead and get the Shalebridge key ready. That one. Go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, gadget key. And look at that. We're done. Woo! And see, it doesn't check off the objective, but whatever. We did that. We got the gate key. We went to Shalebridge. We went around some guards. 35 minutes. 1970 out of 1970. 15 knockouts. That's not as many as what I did last time. And, okay. No secrets. So cool. Thanks for joining me. I do not have any idea what's next. But I will see you next time with Chapter 5 of Thief 2: The Metal Age. Go have some fun.